Blood moon rising. Tax the robots. Bitcoin's on a roll. And hey, as long as there are plastic surgeons in the world, I'm not getting any older. So says Dolly Parton. Rest in peace, Dolly Parton. Hey, happy Thursday, everyone. It's August 27, 2026. I'm Rich Tola, and that's what's cooking for today. Yeah, Dolly, she was awesome. 5 foot, 5 foot something, or maybe 5 foot in dynamo, and looked like $1 million. She definitely was drinking from the fountain of youth, even if she had a little plastic surgery, and she's probably hitting the gym every day too. Speaking of which, let's jump right into the ABCs. Hey, by the way, rest in peace, Tim Curry. The Rocky Horror Picture Show came out when I was 12 years old, so I was a little young for it. 1975, September it came here. I think it was August 14th in London, but yeah, another great parish. But yeah, let's jump right into the ABCs. All body workout, blissful sleep, colorful diet. How'd you do today? Well, I'm back on track, getting the 3 checks. As you know, I went to a new gym, different location the other day. Wasn't digging that, so I went back to my place today. Got there early, slept well, getting a full check. The workout did 3%, 45 minutes. A lot more stretching. Back's been giving me problems, so you got to stretch more. Do it. Whatever it is, you got to adapt. You got to modify. And finally, what did I had? Oatmeal today. Oatmeal, banana before the workout. That's a little bit of sugar. Then I had apple, peanut butter, and the oatmeal for breakfast. So got to do it, man. You got to be present. We talked about that in terms of being likable. When you're in the gym, be present. You know what I noticed about the gym here in Indianapolis is that nobody's friendly. Even when you say hi to people, they don't really. Later on, I mean, the older people do. These younger people, I don't know. I say hello. They don't say hello back. Whatever. You're in your zone. So that's the one thing I'll say. Those 3 minutes, you're in your zone. I don't wear any headphones. I just I'm natural. But yeah, I definitely got my mojo back in the gym today. And always remember, whatever happened yesterday, forget about it. It's over. You can't go back in time. You can't make it up, nor do you want to make it up. All right, let's jump right into this here. You can't make this up. The blood moon. It's a full moon with a near total eclipse, a lunar eclipse. So tonight, if you're in North America, South America, parts of Europe, parts of Africa, you won't be seeing it in Canada, but it's a, 9:23 Eastern time. Goes for a couple hours, 2 or 3 hours. The Earth's shadow will appear this reddish orange on the lunar surface, which is giving it the blood moon. Blood moon, yeah, like we said, it lasts for about 3 hours, and it's a pretty cool thing. I'm going to go take a look at it. If you have binoculars, that's even better. So check out the blood moon tonight, guys. Stay present when you're looking at it. All right, how about this? Bill Gates. Bill Gates was a legend 20, 30 years ago, right, with Microsoft. I mean, I knew someone from my grad school that went to Microsoft. She ended up retiring from Microsoft maybe 10 years later. But Bill Gates, legend, he said this. He wrote the Bill Gates or the Gates Notes. He writes this long essay. Let me read you this quote. It says, even under the best circumstances, the transition to this new AI era will be one of the most turbulent times in human history. No doubt. I agree with that. It's going to wipe out so many jobs. Hey, when I go to my fast food to do my delete with exceptions, I eat there once a week. Let me tell you, I wish I was dealing with a robot. I mean, they're not even at the front desk. Half the time I'm standing there waiting for 5 minutes. They want you to use that little kiosk, but what about a robot? If you had just a robot standing there greeting you, that's what you want robots for. It's going to get rid of a lot of jobs. Hey, he talks about a robot tax. I believe that. If you're going to bring in robots, you could depreciate their cost over time. Why not get taxed for that? If you're saving money on human beings, because we're going to wipe out so many jobs. Yeah, he calls it human reserved. So he believes some jobs should be reserved for humans, postponing them, their replacement. I agree with that. I think Bill's right on. We are going to wipe out so many. I mean, Hey, it's the good news and the bad news with AI, right? Nowadays, I ask my phone. Here's an example. So I wanted to change my air filters for my car. There's an engine and there's an air cabin air filter. So I went over to those auto parts stores. I don't know. There were two of them right next to each other. So I went in the one. The guy looks it up, my car make model, and he says, we're out of stock. All right. So I go next door. Okay. And this woman says to me, well, we don't have the OE original, OME original manufacturer, whatever it was. He says, we have a replacement, but I don't know if it's going to work for your car. I'm like, why not? If it says it, she says, well, sometimes it doesn't fit properly. So I said, let me ask my phone. So I whip out my phone. I hit to ask my phone, is this brand going to fit with my make and model? And the phone says, it might not. They said, we recommend you going to the dealer and buying the dealer product because sometimes they don't fit. And the lady's looking at me. She's like, your phone's talking to you? Hey, that's what my phone does. I just start asking my phone questions. Everything gets answered. You don't even need to look it up. Pretty soon, you're not going to need libraries anymore. That's sad. But anyway, robot tax, I believe in that. Human reserved, I believe in that. And I believe with Bill Gates, what are you going to do? Do you want to hear news? Let's say you have an incurable disease. I like it. He says this. Do you want to hear that? Do you have an incurable from a robot? I don't think so. Human beings will never be replaced in some aspects. All right, guys, let's wrap it up for today. That's all I want to talk about today. Keep this short and sweet. Again, if you're not drinking from the fountain of youth, if you don't want to go have plastic surgery, get to the gym and embrace the ABCs, because why? The 3 Tola takeaways. Number 1, got to respect the ABCs. Have to do it. That's going to be your fountain of youth. I believe that's going to keep you drinking from the fountain of youth as well as the doctors. Number 2, pick up the phone. Go see somebody. Value your community. Make a difference for somebody today with your voice, not just your text. And finally, always be willing to accept another person's opinion. Hey, just because it's not yours doesn't mean it's wrong. By the way, guys, I didn't finish with that Bitcoin. Last time I talked, I'm a Bitcoin fan. Last time I recommended it, it was 62.5. Now we're at 79.5. So that's up about 25%. And I believe in the next few days, we're not going to see it below 80 again. We're not going to see it. It'll go to 220 before it comes back to 80. And we may never see it at 80 again. So if you're not into Bitcoin, I totally understand. But if you could put a little bit of your portfolio into it, whether you believe me or not, whether you think my opinion is wrong, it's all good. Guys, have an awesome day. And as always, get your workout in. Peace.